Keithless Moonson here, the internet's busiest movie nerd. Today we're talking about Loony Moony. Loon is a British experimental indie film released on this day in 2017 by Fabrizio Federico, who at the time was one of the most interesting filmmakers in the UK. I'm not sure if he's still active or not. But back then he was trailblazing around the streets, capturing real characters and then editing them into vast collages while on acid. He shunned narrative, shunned conventions and rightfully despised the British film industry. Having said all that though, Loon is quite an accessible film, although it does still tread dark waters that most would fear. Follows Charlie Sheen, a mentally disturbed 16-year-old obsessed with the late Who drummer Keith Moon, who lives with his Jesus-obsessed mother, her twin sister, and is in a strange semi-incestuous relationship with his cousin. There's been a trend in recent times with how mental illness is treated in film, where it's often a film about autism instead of a film about a story or a film about a person. You know, in my view, just slapping a label on something doesn't make it easier to understand. You have to actually engage with it. Beyond that, but you have to engage with the person and everything else. And that's what this film allows us to do. It doesn't tell us to think this way or that way. It doesn't judge or have an agenda. It just happened upon a story and decided to tell it. Whether that story is real or not, I'm not sure. Often it does come across as a documentary, and I suspect to some degree it is. One which observes and opens up a world for us to experience and be challenged by, so that maybe we can come out of the other side with a deeper understanding of this possibly real person and these scenarios. And that's what I really liked about Loon. It reminded me of This Sporting Life and those other angry young men films of the early kitchen sink era. It has that rebel without a cause energy. This kid is angry and awkward and petulant because he hasn't had a chance to find himself yet. He hasn't had any support, and he's stuck in this bubble where he's just obsessed with becoming a drummer even though he has no visible talent. All of those things, frustration, lack of support, lack of engagement, can lead to problems. And a lot of people would label this as a negative film about mental illness because it shows those problems and it doesn't tell you what to think about them. I think that's its greatest strength. It respects you enough to let you make up your own mind. Life is complex and it can't be sorted into binaries like good, evil, sick, well, yes, no. You don't come out of this film with answers because it's not that simple, but you do come out of it with something. And that something depends on what you put into it. So yeah, Loon, a dark, challenging, very real film. If you liked films like Mike Leigh's Naked or Tarnation, that documentary, then you'll like this. And it's available to watch on YouTube for free. Link will be around here somewhere. So do check it out. We are IndieMDB for everything indie.